Hello, Mohan sir. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Please wait 1 minute. I'll start session.
Sure.
Fine. Let's start today's session. So this is the first session of your .NET Core package course. So this is .NET 8. That means I'm going to cover all the subjects related to .NET 8 standard. So .NET Core 8 also we can call it as .NET 8 or .NET Core 8. So we are in 8th version, that is Core 8 version of .NET. So I'm going to teach all the subjects in .NET package, the .NET Core 8 only. Okay. But there is .NET framework is there as well as core framework is there. So I'll let you know that what is the main difference between .NET framework and core framework. Very simple. .NET framework means platform dependent style. .NET Core framework means platform independent style. Okay, that is only the difference mainly. But initially, .NET was completely based on .NET framework only, which makes platform dependent. So what is platform dependent as well as independent? I'll explain you. But later onwards, like from 2016 onwards, Microsoft introduced .NET Core frameworks also. So who are looking for making their .NET applications or platform independent style. So very simple, platform dependent means the .NET framework applications can only run on Windows based operating systems, which cannot run on other operating systems. Whereas .NET Core platform in the sense, .NET applications can able to run on any operating system like Windows, Unix, Linux, other Mac OS operating systems also. So which one do you want to use? You can use, but majority of the people nowadays .NET Core we are using because core means which can make platform independent style. So programmer can run their .NET applications on any platform, can build for any platform, including like Unix, Linux, okay, uh, Windows, as well as Mac OS. So that's the reason .NET 8 version I'm going to teach, that is Core 8 version it is. So first of all, what is .NET you have to understand. Later onwards, I'll include clearly what kind of subjects I'm going to teach in complete .NET package. Okay. So first of all, what is .NET? At first point is .NET is the product of Microsoft ultimately. Yes. .NET is the product of Microsoft. You know that already. .NET is completely the product of Microsoft. Yes. So Microsoft team members only, they implement completely .NET. So there is no author or father of .NET. The reason is .NET completely built by multiple developers, which is completely Microsoft community. That's the reason it is completely .NET is a product of Microsoft. And .NET is a framework actually. Initially, Microsoft introduced .NET as a framework only. So it is a framework. It is not a technology. It is not a language. What is .NET means? It is a framework. Okay. So which is completely designed by Microsoft Corporation. So .NET is a framework which is completely designed by Microsoft. Okay. .NET was announced by Bill Gates. .NET was announced by Bill Gates in the year of 2000. The first version of .NET was released in the year of 2002. From 2002 onwards, people are using .NET to build the applications in real time. The first version of .NET was released in the year of 2002. .NET was announced for the first time by Bill Gates in the year of 2000, which is completely implemented and designed by Microsoft Corporation. But what is .NET stands for? Okay. So according to Microsoft, there was no official abbreviation of .NET. Okay. But most of the programmers or developers, they used to call it as net means network enabled technology, or some programmers used to call it as network enterprise technology. Network enterprise technology. But I'm saying that according to Microsoft, there is no official abbreviation of .NET. Only the programmers or third-party users, they used to call it as NET stands for network enabled technology or network enterprise technology. Why generally they used to call network enabled technology means most of the .NET applications, after building .NET application, most of the applications which can run over the internet or over the network. That's what we are calling it as network enabled technology. Got clarity? But remember that Microsoft never announced the abbreviation for .NET, that is network enabled technology or network enterprise technology, only .NET. You may get doubt what is dot stands for here. Dot is nothing but it is an extension, or according to our programming terminology in our .NET especially, dot is nothing but one operator, one kind of operator, like access operator, member access operator. See, the moment while writing code in .NET programming, every time we used to use most of the cases dot extension or dot access operator only. Okay, so console dot, Windows dot, forms dot, like that only. Every time dot will play the role actually. If you miss the dot, there will be a big problem in the coding part. Okay, so obviously dot it is not extension actually, but it is one kind of operator like member access operator. So it is called operator actually. So this is basic information about .NET. What is .NET? Okay, that's it. I can say if anybody asks you what is .NET means, it's a .NET is a framework tool. You can say that. Not programming language, not technology. Undoubtedly, in the .NET, we are going to learn programming languages and we are going to learn technologies. Okay, complete combination it is. That's what generally we used to call .NET is nothing but it's a framework. Microsoft people are giving .NET framework or .NET Core framework to the developers to build the applications. Okay, now it's time to talk about .NET framework and .NET Core framework. What is the main difference? .NET framework as well as .NET Core framework. Core. What is the difference? Both are same, not same. But as I said that initially, when we started .NET like first version 2002, there was only .NET framework. There is no .NET Core. Okay. From the beginning days, from 2002 onwards, people were used .NET framework only to build lot of applications. Okay. Build a lot of application, .NET framework. So from 2002 to 2015, there is only .NET framework. .NET framework means which makes .NET applications are platform dependent, sir, actually. This is most important. Try to understand that. Dependent. Okay. Platform dependent means what? The moment when we develop any application using .NET framework, that .NET applications can only run on which kind of operating system? Windows or kind of operating system only. Yes, Windows OS. Only Windows OS it's possible to run. And the moment when we start development of .NET applications using .NET framework, the application cannot run on other operating system like Mac OS, Unix, Linux, and other OS. Purely it is platform dependent style only. That's the reason even though .NET was popular and using .NET we can build application development is faster rate just because of Java was platform independent. More developers or most of the people also prefer Java at that time, even it is popular during the period of 2002 to 2015. .NET was became popular, but even though still majority of the people recommend or they were used Java just because of already Java from the beginning onwards platform independent style means which is makes run on all operating system. That's the reason Microsoft community think that they introduced from 2016. Look at this .NET Core version from 2016. First time they introduced a .NET Core version from 2016 till today, till date. We are using .NET Core only. 2016 onwards, they introduced a .NET Core, which makes completely what's a .NET applications are platform independent style. Yes, independent style only. Independent style means which can run on all operating systems, always. Windows, Unix, Linux, Mac OS, and other OS. So tell me, what is our learning process? .NET Core or .NET Framework? Anyone, but most of the cases nowadays people are learning .NET Core, not .NET Framework. But still some companies whoever already associated with the .NET framework with their project, still they use .NET framework version only, which makes platform dependent style. Okay, but nowadays better to learn .NET Core version. It is equal to Java. How Java makes platform independent style. Same .NET also similarly makes platform independent style when the moment we use .NET Core framework. So this is the core version and the framework version main differences. Got clarity? 2016 till date platform independent style .NET Core only. In the core version, we are in the 8 version right now. Okay, so that's what you are learning .NET Core 8 or .NET 8, you can say that. If anybody asks you which version of .NET you are going to learn means you should say .NET 8 or else you can say .NET Core 8. Okay, .NET 5, 6, 7, 8 also there. Even 9 also in the on the way to introduce. So we are using .NET 8 in this course completely. We are introducing complete .NET 8 core concepts only we are going to discuss. For interview purpose and getting a job purpose, this is better approach. This is latest and all the updation things we are going to learn in our sessions. Okay. So this is .NET Core completely here. But once I want to explain you later coming to the in the upcoming next tomorrow session, I'll explain you clearly framework versions and core versions also no problem. There are lot of version histories there. But meanwhile, my plan is to do this. I want to explain you in this .NET 8 package course, the course duration especially, and how the way we are going to discuss all the .NET 8 related subjects. What subjects I'm going to cover, I must disclose here because you must get the clarity before going to learn .NET completely. So you must know that what subjects are there in .NET package. Okay. So first remember that here in .NET, so you must learn first one language that is C#.NET. Yes, this is our programming language, sir. Remember, this is very important language. First 45 days to 50 working days, we will focus completely in the learning process of C#.NET only. The reason is without programming knowledge, you can't develop any further application. That's the reason C#.NET is a main subject and core subject. How Java people learn Java language code before going to implement their application. So how they learn Java language. Okay, core Java, advanced Java. So for .NET developers, what language we have? C# .NET, programming language. Next, ASP.NET. ASP.NET. This is core version only, which I'm going to explain. ASP.NET core. Next, third subject is ASP.NET core, MVC, model view control. Fourth one is ASP.NET core, entity framework. These are all ASP.NET family only, completely. Entity framework. Okay. Next, fourth one is ASP.NET. Fifth one, ASP.NET, ASP.NET. Web API. Yes, which is really important in real time. Web API. And next, sixth one is UI technology basics. That means what? UI basics. UI basics means HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, then Bootstrap. Okay, these are the UI technology basics. And seventh one is, which is really important, Microsoft SQL Server. That means MS SQL Server, which is really product of Microsoft again. Totally in this .NET course, you are going to learn these many subjects. C#.NET, one main programming language. In the ASP.NET web development, we are going to cover total 4 frameworks: core framework, MVC framework, entity framework, API framework. And designing purpose,
Sir,
tell me.
yes, sir. Just sorry to interrupt you. I have a question.
Sure, sure.
So, uh, when we are going to go ahead with these steps, are we going to cover how to do the authorization and authentication in the application? Like, take an
Obviously,
example. Take an
obviously.
example. If we think about a Windows authentication,
Hmm.
how we can do this in application. Nowadays, I'm working in an IT company,
Hmm.
and I struggle a lot in that area as well. I'm not able to understand how they are doing this, like
Sure, man.
Windows
In
authentication on the
C#.NET,
SQL authentication.
especially, we are much more focused on Windows Forms application with connectivity with Microsoft SQL Server operations all.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
As server as well, are we going to cover the how to host the application, how the IS server works?
You mean to say you are speaking about web applications?
Yes, sir. When we are talking about the web application, how to host it on an IS web server,
Obviously. That's
what is the
configuration will teach.
oh, thank you.
Obviously, server is important. Internet information service through, we can host our website onto the server. We can uh, use that IP address through, web address through.
Thank you.
See, so these are the ASP.NET related subjects which I'm going to cover, and UI technologies basics, which is really helpful to design our web application. And compulsory, as a .NET programmer, you must aware of MS SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server database knowledge also. So first, the initial stage, we are going to start our programming language, that is C#.NET. After completion of introduction of .NET, we are going to start programming language, that is C#.NET. Okay. So next, we are going to start MS SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server database syllabus I'll cover. Once you have good knowledge at C#.NET programming, as well as good knowledge in the database level, that is managing the data, okay, completely. Once you got the database related idea and programming language idea, then we will start finally ASP.NET web development with MVC architecture, entity framework architecture, web API, everything, with including UI technology designing progress, that is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap. So to cover all these topics with detailed lectures, with detailed coding, and with complete PDF documentation, which I'm going to send to you. So total duration of this course is minimum 4 months it will take, maximum 4.5 months. Got clarity? 4 months duration it is required compulsory for all covering this all subjects with the proper training and proper picture. So you want to get proper knowledge, you want to become a good at the programming of .NET, or else do you want to get a job on .NET, you must and should focus 4 months strongly on all these subjects. Once you learn complete these all subjects, undoubtedly you should be in a position to crack the interviews, and easily you can able to survive after getting a job on .NET. But strictly remember, there are plenty of jobs opportunities are there in .NET especially, but you must show your skill set. That's it. Okay. So this is, and one more thing here, in every topic wise documentation preparation already there, and topic wise programs also we will write in our editor. Same topic, same programs, we will hand over it to you through mail. And every day the session recorded is going to take place. The same day the recorded session video we will upload to your Google Drive. The video access or lifetime access. No, what we can say, lock period, only 6 months or 8 months, not like that. Especially my videos, even I used to handle a lot of full stack subjects like Python full stack, .NET full stack. No, so all my videos are lifetime accessible. Even though my team will send a mail that is 6 months access, because that is common message will be forward to all students who are opted with the DurgaSoft. So most of the trainers who are tie-up with the DurgaSoft, they used to give the access, the video access for the students only 6 months, but my side, I'm giving lifetime access. So I can, once I give access, the folder access to you, that lifetime you can able to watch those videos which I uploaded. So that is the thing, including PDF material and interview questions and everything will be covered in our lecture. Okay. And next,
Sir,
yeah.
I have a question. So right now I'm a working professional, and currently my company is working on .NET only because they have their legacy application, and I didn't get exposure to work on the .NET Core as of now. That's the reason I'm learning in this class. So does this class give me confidence to crack interview in the .NET Core?
Undoubtedly, man. That's what I'm saying, no?
Okay.
But only the thing is you have to be focused and attend regular classes. And if you have any doubt, you can feel free to ask the question in the class, like how we are asking. At the same time, once demo lectures are over, minimum 4 to 5 demo lectures are there, please continue the demo lectures. After that enrollment process is over, we have a .NET online training group. Especially I am the admin person. Many of the students who are attending currently my sessions, they keep on post the questions, and if they are having any doubts, so we can quickly give the response in that group only. So communication will be keep on going as long as sessions are continuing. Even after completion of sessions also, the group is not going to be drop, it will be continue process. So every time we will assist you regarding what the way you want. Okay, as projects also will be there in the ASP.NET web development. So this ASP.NET Core, MVC, Web API, everything with project orientation only, I'm going to teach complete classes so that you will get hands-on experience. So coding experience you will get completely as a fresher. If you attend interview, you can claim yourself, I have some hands-on projects like that only. So total 4 months duration compulsory, minimum this is. And moreover, I wanted to tell you, so I strongly suggest you better to enroll for this total course, not a package course. Okay, I'll tell you what is the reason. Else I can tell you clearly. Initially, do you want to observe your skill set? Okay, sir, first I want to learn C#.NET so that I can decide later whether I'm approaching well with C#.NET or not. After I think about rest of the courses like ASP.NET, MS SQL, all these things means you can also do this. So first you can only enroll for C#.NET course. Okay, after that, do you want to extend once I start software server development session and ASP.NET Core and other development sessions, you want to enroll it, you can enroll. That's also possible. But if you do like this, the course fee structure will be a little bit increased, like 2,000 more. But if you enroll for the first time only package course, it will be less actually. The things you can apply administrative team, they will contact you soon. Rest of the things you can discuss with them. They'll clearly explain what are required. Okay. I'm giving you clarity. How do you want to register the course? No problem. Maybe it was for the basic session. Let me discuss the subject purpose is what actually. Yes, you are going to ultimately these many subjects which I have done here, but you must know the purpose of each subject. Yes, that's the reason. First subject is C#. C# is a programming language. It is a programming language. Do you want to become a programmer? Compulsory you should have the programming part. At least one programming knowledge skills are required, which is most popular in the entire .NET, that is .NET language. So C# is a programming language which is used to write the coding part for the application development. Yes. C#.NET is a programming language which is used to write the coding for the application development. Yes. To develop any application, compulsory programming code is required. Without programming, what you can't build any application. And moreover, why I'm asking you to give importance to C#.NET means once you complete C#.NET course, my complete first 45 to 50 working days focus is C#.NET only. The reason is why C#.NET skills are very much important. Learn rest of the subjects, especially these. If you don't knowledge of C#.NET, you can't able to learn ASP.NET Core, MVC, Entity Framework, Web API, waste of time. Because even though we go with MVC, Entity Framework, Web API, whatever the code, logic code, we are completely right in this area. That logic is belongs to what C#.NET only. So the ultimate language is C#.NET. We can do a lot more things with C#.NET language. Right? So it's a programming language purely. But notice this, all whatever I'm saying here, .NET, MVC, Entity Framework, Web API, not at all programming languages. Okay. Ultimately, only one programming language we are going to learn in the package, C#.NET. These are all not a programming language. These are completely frameworks. ASP.NET Core Framework, MVC Framework, Entity Framework, Web API. Sir, what is the meaning framework? Simple, sir. Framework is nothing but it's having set of protocols, rules, regulations, and libraries. Microsoft Corporation giving to the .NET developers some frameworks to build applications easily. So for that, they are giving some rules and regulations, and by following that rules and regulations and protocols, we need to implement applications with quick span of time. Just because of they are offering so many libraries in the form of ASP.NET Core, MVC, Entity, Web APIs, we can build the application very fast, right? So maximum contribution code contribution is coming from Microsoft company, and minimum contribution we should do from our side as a programmer. So that's the reason I used to say building the web development or building the application based on Java will take much more long time when compared to .NET. So building applications using .NET is very much less time to take because Microsoft will provide a lot of built-in libraries. Using those libraries, we can build the application code quickly in less span of time. That is the main advantage because all predefined stuff are available in .NET. Okay. Now coming to this next subject, I'm explaining ASP.NET Core. First of all, you must know that ASP.NET means what? ASP stands for Active Server Page. ASP.NET stands for Active Server Page. So, which is used to build web applications. ASP.NET is used to build web applications, which is used to build the web applications. So our main target is these applications only real time. Real time in our day-to-day life, we are going to use web applications only, sir. So what is web application means? No, the application which will provide the services. It will provide access over the web or internet. Over the web or internet is called web application. Yes, lot of services we are getting over the internet, over the network nowadays. So to buy a product, we are using Flipkart, Amazon, and to do some transactions, we are using banking application. To order the food, we are using a lot of mobile applications like Swiggy app, Zomato, so many. So all the activities we are performing over the web applications only, or web apps only. So in the .NET platform, how build web application means using ASP.NET framework. Tell me, Mr. Ashwin.
Sir, it opens which we use to create the
ASP is active server page.
So are we talking about the server pages which was the RPC, which was built in HTML pages? Or is
All
it
web applications.
just in the definition of ASP only?
No, ASP core. See, sir, ASP.NET is separate. Previously, it was integrated with .NET framework. Nowadays, ASP.NET Core is there. Core is completely architecture, MVC architecture through we are going to design. So normal classical ASP is only purely there are two layer architecture, front end and back end. But nowadays people are implementing all the application with what architecture pattern, design pattern, MVC, model view controller template. We are going to use this architecture only in the ASP.NET Core development, MVC architecture. So many tools are there in the MVC platform. Models use controllers, all data layers, presentation layers, and business layers will come together integrated with ASP.NET Core. So the application which will provide services over the internet web application. Web application developer use server side technology. Fine. And all the web application implementation they are doing in what platform? This is very important in real time. MVC. In this MVC, M stands for model, V stands for view, C stands for controller. Okay. So in MVC architecture, we are building web application through this MVC architecture. So model is nothing but what you know, database access layer. Yes, is nothing but presentation layer. Presentation layer it is. And controller is nothing but business access layer. So model is a data state. That means complete database related code we are going to write in model database related code. And we will the presentation layer, complete a design purpose. We are writing code designing what we are going to see for the first time when we open a website. we are going to see the user interface design or that design layer. Controller is nothing but action method. That means business access is called coding part. Coding part. So coding part purpose we use control action method. That is business access. Design purpose we use presentation layer. That is view presentation. How the end users are viewing the first 10 pages. And database to store the data. Customer data purpose we are going to use database coding. That is data is represented by model. Now coming to this, all three integrated are. Coding purpose, the controller layer we are going to use program language. That is C#. Designing purpose, if you want to design or something like this, we are going to these are white technologies we are going to use. And purpose, the ABC design architecture pattern, we are going to use what Microsoft SQL Server. I hope you understand the concept here. So, especially ASP.NET Framework 2, we are going to design and develop web applications. To web applications, on what design pattern we are going to implement MVC pattern. In MVC pattern model, we will use C for controller. Model represent data layer, that means database code. For database coding purpose, what subject we are going to learn Microsoft SQL Server. We will bring presentation here. What we use is for the first time when we open the design purpose. Design purpose, what we are going to UI basics like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, push. Okay, and only design and only database through nothing we can do. Only action methods, you have to perform actions. So we write some logic for doing or for making correct actions. Use action methods. It is business access layer. We have to use what language? C#. So one language is required. Application for coding purpose C#.NET. Design is required. Designing purpose we use UI basics. Database is required to store the information of client or customer purpose we are going to Microsoft SQL Server. So all together will be one application with this architecture. Okay. Now, what are these two subjects? Why these two frameworks? ASP.NET Web Application Development is an integral part. Entity framework as well as Variable. So entity framework is nothing but very simple, sir. Without writing raw SQL statements, especially if you want to communicate from application backend application, why we pass SQL queries. But you're not going to pass SQL statement like insert delete all manually. Without writing raw SQL statements, do you want to do operations with the database? I recommend to use entity framework there. If you this entity framework, what is what is means? Normal shop.NET platform, we can write tables, we can prepare the SQL statement. So reason we can use entity framework. Mostly you may understand it's for you entity framework. But in the reality, whenever we start actual event, we will come to automatically about entity framework. And it is very big. The BP is very important, sir. BP stands for what? Application programming interface. This application programming interface is very important in development. Application programming interface. See, very simple. In our daily life, we are going to use many web applications like free app, so generally the application while we are using, so we need to make communication with application is important. Okay, for example, you are doing you are placed the food order or order, then you do some make a payment or making payment, you what's the message should come with your concern making application. So the application also should be able to interact with this app, give payment confirmation, so that request and response should happen from Siki app to the app and as well as backing up to the app. Both applications are communicating with each other. Then we can make a transaction successful. That communication is going to happen via API. So that reason API is very, very, very important in every development. So API is nothing but programming interface. So what is exactly API means? API is a software tool. API is a software tool which enables the communication, which enables the communication between two or more applications. Yes, two or more applications. So without making application between two or more applications nowadays, the transactions will be successful. But your web application need to talk to application for better transactions in real time. So if you don't create APIs for your web application, your application not other applications to make the transaction successful. That's why API is very important. ASP.NET web applications need to generate it. To generate it, you have to learn what object, the base subject. So this is also another important subject which you are going to teach. If we condition there. So ultimately, in the total package course, you are going to learn front-end development and as well as back-end development. That means ultimately you will get development as well as back development. What is this only front-end development purpose? We are going to use UI basics, HTML, JavaScript, jQuery, and Bootstrap. That is only for design. It's for development. But anything like C# programming language, ASP.NET, MVC, entity framework, Variable, even including Microsoft SQL, these are all under application development. So total content backend is essentially UI basics, designing purpose. Rest of all the objects are backend only. So backend need things. Programming C#. The framework is .NET meaning Variable, and the database Microsoft SQL. So total these are the subjects which I'm going to cover in .NET package. We are going to learn .NET 8 version. Okay. So version I'll discuss more about .NET framework version and what are the .NET core version. Okay. And what editor tool I'm going to use and in our developers. You consider this demo is a very simple basic demonstration, just base information which I provided. I hope you understand that this session just covers .NET and .NET is a product of Microsoft. And also I'm going to cover every subject purpose and the version of this for them. The actual session is going to be, we will focus complete interaction .NET. Once we complete the interaction part, we will start our main programming language .NET coding styles. So that's all for this idea. I'm going to give you clarity. So this thing that the is once in this whole duration, every session is record session recorded video immediately on the same itself. You upload your Google Drive if I access. I complete each and every subject PDF comment also. You will let. As post is to be continuing like lectures are going to come 100% assistance will be there for my side. WhatsApp group you can communicate with me. Any point of any doubts I am going to help. So that's all from my side. Now it's time to ask any question from your side. If any questions related to this topic, so you can feel free to ask me. I'll try to clarify your doubts.
Hello, sir. This is Vanita. WPF also
covering this. WPF also there. It is extension of Windows application WPF. It's not at all required. I'm telling you. Actually, the older days, we were used websites. I think you heard about services.
Yeah.
The service extension, both application channels, that is Application Foundation, plus Presentation Foundation. But in WCF, completely, they are using this subject.
Like the web API. Okay.
Yeah, this is advanced version, more advanced version. That's the reason what we made.
Are we going to cover design and everything?
Buttons and patterns. Can you make design patterns?
That's all.
I'll explain that why the what design we have to use. Any more questions?
Nowadays, what I see at companies are very conservative. Are we going to cover most of the securities when we are figuring out the application?
At least most of the security take care development of particular program itself, but in the development process, we have some lot of application schemes and authorizations in that we will actually.
Okay, sir. I mean, after this class, do we have any detailed information where we can get how many things are going on? When I was doing registration, that I'm seeing this very old.
It means course content you are asking.
Is the course content? I know the registration course thing. I've seen it for them. I'm saying the course detail and control.
That is what we'll look at further. I asked many times admin people just try to remove it was the same motion actually. So don't just try to know it. Right?
So before start the class, can we detail and how going to?
Obviously, we will update you soon. Come in report we will cover. That's something that's also not so someone has prepared its key that's completely based on this the old site. It's not really old. We'll try.
No, I cannot. They should check new one.
You may. Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, actually, in the course template, I have seen only .NET C# SQL Server we covered.
That's pretty what madam actually the course was posted long back. I said my participants they have not really getting, but very soon we'll update that latest which I'm going to cover in sessions.
Okay, just join, so that's fine.
That's okay, fine. I got nothing wrong with you. So just I'm telling you, immediately within a couple of days update websites also, which is course content, ASP.core and framework MVC as well as API with Microsoft SQL Server updates. The addition of course content will be additional. In state the total content from my mail for a few days.
Have you covered JS or Angular?
No, which is required Angular JS in our ASP.NET development. So likely we will touch on JS, not complete.
So microservices.
Microservices as well as Angular JS, which is really implementing ASP.NET only. So that is complete the process that we will do, but in C# not ASP.
Front-end means what technologies are here covered?
UI. So whatever designing is required from HTML, CS, Java, Bootstrap design, data and see. Actually, I want some clarity here. People are asking quickly front-end development frameworks also, like Angular, React, Node.js. So many things are there. Design logic purpose, it's also good. But this is here our main target is developer. So your target is web developer. So if you are focused completely full stack web designer, so whatever asking that UI knowledge and React, Angular, then you can that is designer. Our main target is here developer. So more focus, not design.
You can cover the API in operations in
operations anywhere we can cover. So along with API, we can do performance operations against cover in this cover with entity frame. That's not issue. It's a very basic application. We want to cover.
Sir, do you have any updated to cover anywhere written or something can share with us so that can go?
You have thing is one of the course content I'll prepare within 1 hour today. You will reach that course content also. If anything missing to your recommend, you have knowledge on .NET, then you just intimate to me that related topics we will cover. Take a course complete
Okay.
It's based on your exactly. I'm here as a quick no matter.
Okay.
But I said, whatever history check now in the current trends, we will put all the rocks. Further, if you require, if you are a professional working a job, your job profile or tasking, so topics require you then so that I can include that also. I hope you understand what I'm saying, you know?
Yes, understand, sir. This is only for injection and
everything.
Those are also covered.
Yeah, sure.
So, how much duration will it take?
Minimum 4 months, maximum 1.5 months.
Okay. You are providing software in the class itself. We need to write a note.
No need to write, just listen and everything is a PDF. I used to send that before in the day one itself for total documentation. And lecture videos, you watch it daily basis. Videos you'll get. No need to write them. Instead of just, while she's going, how I'm typing, how I'm doing the logic, and you can do all simultaneously. Don't write any notes in your notebooks because I used to provide all the PDF documentation. That's not good.
Okay, here front-end with the jQuery only little bit will be covered, right?
Yes, yes. See, we don't need much more front-end development. You will see why I'm telling you, because majority of the templates will be there in ASP.NET itself.
That you can include React JS instead of Angular because which is latest than Angular, right? Because I need React. So
That is what see, React Angular JS have planned separately. Got it? So that sessions trainers are differently available. If you need really complete React JS course, I'll assist you. After that, how we are injecting our ASP.NET also, you'll get clarity. This is completely .NET Core syllabus, which I clearly mention what subject is there. C# language, .NET related things, Microsoft Skill Server with basic design of UI. And you once again, this is completely developer course. It's not completely focused design and act as React Angular like only. Got it?
okay, no, sir. You are telling that you will include lightly Angular JS. So I'm suggesting that instead of Angular JS, you can include React.
Obviously, whatever it is, that are JS family. Anyway, which is recommended, it is very that no problem at all.
And also very razor pages also included.
Obviously, that is a part of our curriculum. ASP.NET pages, which are that is a part of that. I can take care, no problem.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Sir, here you're going to explain the programs. Those are covered like the real-time projects only, right? No need to have any separate real-time project of end of this course. Or what is this? We go here.
Thing is, madam, I'll explain you clearly. Just listen. That is how the way you are approaching for your job. That means, do you want to apply a job as an experience, like keeping 2 years or 3 years is a matter. And one thing, other thing is as a fresher. So many students applying a job for a fresher only. So I strongly recommend who are applying a job for fresher, they need to include hands-on development projects, which we cover in our class. Projects I recommend to include your resume. So that because you don't have real experience early, so that you can claim yourself, I am a ASP.NET developer because I have hands-on experience development of social projects. That you can explain in the who are looking for job for as experienced candidate. If you put up 2 years or less experience, I don't really recommend including projects in the resume. That's my point, because instead of that, are you aiming for your side experienced person? An experienced person only can keep the projects in the resume. Instead of that, they should disclose their roles and responsibilities of your resume, how you did. That is the main. As a fresher, I recommend to include any number of projects which you covered. But as an experienced person, you need not include any projects. Instead of that, you keep the roles and responsibilities of your previous company where you are. Yeah. So fine, thank you for attending this session. Okay. So see tomorrow. You can use the same link for continuously next 4 lectures. After completion of 4 lectures, only you can decide whether do you wish to enroll for this course or not. Feel free to get your course. Have a nice time. See you tomorrow at same time using same link.